Hello to all incoming grade 8. Now let us check your activity. This will be the answer key. So yung questions natin ay naka-multiple choice type. So ang use ng multiple choice type ay to determine kung yung analysis ninyo at saka yung comprehension sa pagsasagot ng mga questions. Ginagamit ito lalo sa ating mga NCAI exams o kaya sa mga entrance tests sa mga schools. Siyempre, kapag multiple choice, ginagamit natin yung elimination process. Tinatanggal muna natin yung mga mali na kagad dun sa choices. Then, titignan natin yung pinaka-best answer sa choices. So, number 1 natin, which statement is true? A square of a binomial is also a binomial. Tama ba? So, yung A natin, mali. Kasi, ang square of a binomial is a trinomial. Yan, sa special products natin. So, mali na si A. Letter B, the product of a sum and difference of two terms is a binomial. Balikan natin mamaya yan. Medyo confusing. Letter C, the product of a binomial and a trinomial is the square of a trinomial. Kapag minultiply mo daw si binomial tsaka si trinomial, square of a trinomial ba? Mali din. Kasi ang square of a trinomial magiging 4 terms lang siya. Yan. Letter D, the terms of the cube of a binomial is all positive. Letter D, let's say cube of a binomial. Meron tayong A minus B cube. Diba, kapag sa special product natin, that is A cube, tapos minus 3A squared B plus 3AB squared minus B cube. Yan. So, meron tayong negative. Hindi lahat sa positive. So, mali din si D. O, mali na tayo si A, C, and D. Pabalikan natin si B. The product of a sum and difference of two terms is a binomial. Malamang ang tinutukoy niya dito is the difference of two squares. Kapag daw minultiply natin si A plus B times A minus B, di ba ang sagot natin dyan ay A squared minus B squared? Tama? Okay. So, binomial pa din siya. First and second term. Ang binomial is composed of two terms. So, ang sagot natin sa number 1 ay B. Okay, number 2 tayo. Which of the following can be factored? Letter A, 0.08 x cubed minus 27y cubed. So, difference of two cubes. Check natin kung perfect cube ba si 0.08 at saka 27. 27, perfect cube siya. Pero check natin si 0.08. Perfect cube ba yan? Ang alam natin ay 0.2 cube para maging perfect cube siya. And that is 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.2. And that is 0.008. Yan, kulang siya ng 0. So letter A, mali na siya. B, mali si A. Sa letter B, 0.09. Perfect square. Tama, perfect square. Different. Ang gusto atang iparating ni letter B ay difference of two squares. Pero yung x plus 1 is not a perfect square. Yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, mali din si B. Dahil dun sa x plus 1. Next, letter C. Letter C, factoring by grouping dapat ang gusto yung iparating. Kaso nga lang yung nasa parenthesis na quantity x minus y tsaka quantity x plus y ay hindi common factor. So yung letter C natin, mali din dahil dun sa parenthesis natin. Letter D, natitira, difference of two cubes. 0.027 is a perfect cube. 8 is a perfect cube. So letter D, tama siya. Number 3 tayo. Which of the following values of k will make x squared minus 5x plus k? So ano daw yung value ni k? So dun sa trinomial natin in the form x squared plus bx plus c, dapat pag pinag-add natin or subtract yung factors ni k, lalabas yung middle term. Letter A, 5. Ano ba yung factors ni 5? Ang factors ni 5 ay 5 times 1. Okay, negative 1 times 5. Pag pinag-add natin, that is 5. 5 plus 1, that is 6. Negative 5 plus negative 1, that is 6. So, hindi siya dun sa middle term. Check natin si B. 12. Ang factors ni 12 ay pwedeng 4 times 3, 6 times 2, o kaya, ano pa ba? 12 times 1. And the negatives. Pag pinag-add natin, lalabas dapat si negative 5. Meron ba dyang negative 5? So ito ay 7, 8, 13. Wala din. So mali na si A and B. Letter C. Letter C natin, negative 10. Ang factors sa negative 10 can be 5 times negative 2. O kaya negative 5 times positive 2. 10 times 1, negative 1, or negative 1 times, negative 10 times 1. Pag pinag-add natin, that is 3, negative 3, 9, negative 9. Middle term natin is negative 5. So wala din. Mali din siya. Last, letter D. Negative 14. Ang factors in 14 can be negative 14 times 1, negative 1 times 14, 7 times 2, negative 2, or negative 7 times 2. Add natin, ito ay negative 13, positive 13, 7 plus negative 2, that is 5, ito ay negative 5. Ang middle term natin is negative 5x. So ito siya, negative 5. So the answer for number 3 is letter D. Dog ulit. Next, number 4. What should be multiplied to 2x minus 5 to get 4x squared minus 25? Yung 4x squared minus 25 is difference of two squares. So kung lang natin, papalitan lang natin yung sign ng middle, second term natin. So 2x plus 5. The answer is letter A. Apple. Okay, number 5. What should be multiplied to 3y plus 2 to get 27y cubed plus 8? Yung 27y cubed plus 8 ay cube of a binomial. So, kunin natin yung ating first factor na 3y minus 2. So, yung shortcut natin, plus 2 pala. Yung shortcut natin, square the first term. So, 9y squared. Multiply the first term and the second term. So, 3 times 2, that is 6y. Times negative 6y. Then, square the second term, plus 4. So, ito yung multiply natin sa kanya. Yan ay letter D. D. Number 5 is D as in dog. Next, number 6. Find 2x minus 7 raised to 2. So 2x minus 7 squared. Square the first term, square of a binomial, 4x squared. Next, multiply the first term and the second term. 2x times negative 7, negative 14x times 2, negative 28x. Square the second term, plus 49. So that is letter C. So number 6 is letter C. Now let us proceed to number 7. Multiply quantity 8x cubed y squared minus 0 raised to 5 times quantity 8x cubed y squared plus 0 raised to 5. So difference of two squares. So square lang natin yung first term. So 64 x raised to 6, y raised to 4, minus, square the second term, z raised to 5 times 2, 10. So ito yung final answer natin. That is letter A. Letter A sa number 7, as in apple. Next, number 8. Multiply m plus 3 times m squared minus 3x plus 9. So this is the sum of two cubes. So yung binomial natin, i-cube lang natin. So that is m cubed plus 3 cubed. 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. So m cubed plus 27 is letter D. Number 8 is D as in dog. Next, number 9. Which of the following is a perfect square trinomial? So yung condition natin, si first term and the third term must be a perfect square. Letter A, mali. Kasi yung middle term natin dapat ay 20. B, mali din. Ayun. Letter C, yung middle term natin ay may y. So, mali din si letter C. Letter D, yan, x squared minus 20xy plus 100y squared. So, may variable perfect yung first term natin, x squared. Yung third term natin, 100y squared, perfect din. The negative 20xy. Dapat may xy sa middle term. So, number 9 is dog. Letter D. Next, number 10. Which of the following is the sum of two cubes? Sum of two cubes. Dapat perfect cube. Letter A, 9 is not a perfect cube. Letter B, perfect cube sila pero sum ang hinahanap natin. Ito ay minus. Mali din. Letter C, x raised to 6 plus 8. X raised to 6 is a perfect cube. Tama? 8 is a perfect cube. Tama. So letter C. D, mali na yan kasi 16 is not a perfect cube. Number 10 is letter C as in cat. Next, number 11. Which of the following are the factors of 81x squared minus 4? Difference of two squares. Factor lang yan ay square root of 81, 9, then x plus 2. Saan nakuha si 2? Square root of 4. Then, kopihin lang, palitan lang yung sign. So, 9x plus 2 9x minus 2. Letter A, as in apple. Now let's have number 12. What is the greatest common factor in the expression 28x raised to 8, y raised to 4, z raised to 6, plus 16x cubed, y raised to 4, z raised to 5. So, kunin natin yung common monomial factor, or greatest common factor. Start tayo sa numerical coefficient. 28 and 6. So, ang GCF nila ay 4. Yan. Then, copy lang natin yung lowest exponent ng ating variable. So, x. Sa x ay lowest is 3. Sa y, y raised to 4, parehas sila. Copy natin. Then, z raised to 5. So, it's 5. So, that is letter number 12 is letter B. Letter B. Ball. Next, number 13. Factor 3m quantity m minus 4 minus quantity m minus 4. So, this is factoring by grouping. So, copyhin lang natin yung common factor na m minus 4 and yung mga nasa labas ng expression. 3m minus 1. So, anong letter yan? 3m minus 1 tsaka m minus 4. Letter B, as in ball. Number 13 is B. Next, number 14. Factor 70 quantity t minus 5 plus quantity 5 minus t. So, factoring by grouping, yung common factor natin ay hindi parehas. Pero pansinin natin, parehas sila ng nasa loob ng parentheses. Sign yung nagkamali tayo, or yung sign yung dito naman tayo nagkamali, yung binigay lang ng na given. So, gawin natin, dapat magkaparehas kasi na magkaparehas sila. So, 70, then copy natin siya t minus 5. Ito, palitan natin ito ng negative. So, mangyayari ngayon, una natin si t. So, t minus 5. Yan. Papalitan lang yun ng negative, then palitan yung sign ng nasa loob ng parentheses. Pwede naman natin i-check. Negative times t, negative t. Negative times negative, positive 5. Siya pa din yan. Ginawa lang natin para maging equal yung common factor natin. So, t minus 5 and 70 minus 1. Anong letter yan? T minus 5, 70 minus 1. 7. Bakit may 3 dito? Sa ating... Okay, wala sa choices. Bakit may 3? Saan niya nakuha sa 3? So, wala sa choices ang sagot sa number 14. Ito dapat ang sagot natin sa number 14. Ayan. Bonus. Now, number 15. Factor 27x cubed minus 64. So, difference of two cubes. So, cube root of 27, that is 3. Then the variable x minus cube root of 64, 4. 4 times 4, 16 times 4, 64. So, 4. Then, square the first term. That is 9x squared. Multiply the first and the second times negative. So, positive 12x. Square the second term plus 16. Anong letter yan? 3x minus 4, then lahat for positive na. Letter B. Letter B. Number 15, as in ball. Ball. Number 16, factor x squared minus 16x plus 15. X squared minus 16x plus 15. So, kunin natin yung factor si 15. That is negative 15 times negative 1 or 15 times 1. Alin dyan? Negative 16. So, ito tayo. Negative 16. So, ang factor niyan ay x minus 15 x minus 1. Anong letter? 16 is dog. Letter D. As in dog. Next, number 17. Factor 4m squared plus 7mn minus 2n squared. Factor out natin. So, trinomial in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So, magta-trial and error tayo. Kunin natin factors of 4. 4 times 1 o kaya 2 times 2. Si negative 2 ay negative 2 times 1 or negative 1 times 2. So, i-pair muna natin. So, gawa tayo ng dalawang parenthesis. So, 4m tsaka 1m or m na lang. Try muna natin si negative 2 tsaka si positive 1. So, outer to outer, 4m times 1, 4m. Inner to inner, negative 2m. Add natin, 2m. Mali siya. So, erase natin. Next, try naman natin si negative 1 tsaka positive 2 dito. So, outer to outer, that is 8m. Inner to inner, negative m. 8m minus m, 7m. So, 7m, parehas? O, mn. So, may n tayo. So, lagyan natin ng n, tapos n. So, parehas na siya ngayon. mn. mn. So, 7mn. Tama? 7m. So, tama siya. So, anong letter yan? Number 17 ay 4m minus n, m plus 2n. 17 is letter C, as in cat. Now, number 18. Factor negative 5x cubed plus 5x. So, GCF tayo. Parehas lang naman. So, negative 5. Then, variable, lowest is x raised to 1 or simply x. Now, we have negative 5x divided by negative 5x cubed. So, that is x squared. Negative 5x divided by positive 5x, negative 1. Yeah. So, negative 5x times x squared minus 1. Negative 5x times x squared minus 1. Difference of 2 squared. Pwede pa natin i-factor out. Kita na niyo, wala sa given. So, factor out natin ito. Negative 5x, x plus 1, tsaka x minus 1. Meron na. Number 18, meron na. Letter C ulit. As in, cat. Find the missing term so that 16x raised to 4 plus blank plus 25 forms a perfect square trinomial. So yung 16, kung ilan natin square root niyan, so 4, square root of x raised to 4 is x squared. Next, 25, get the square root, so that is 5. Then multiply natin. 4x squared times 5, that is 20x squared. Then times 2. Times 2, 40x squared. Ayan ngayon yung kailangan natin para maging perfect square trinomial. Number 19 is dog. Letter D. Next, number 20. What is the area of a square whose side is 4x minus 1? Recall natin yung area ng square. Area ng square ay s square. Ang side daw natin ay 4x minus 1. Then square lang natin. Special products, square the first term, 16x squared. Multiply the first term and the second term, times 2. So 4x times negative 1, negative 4x, times 2, negative 8x. Then square the second term, positive 1. So meron pa tayong units? Wala naman. So letter B. Number 20, letter B. Number 21, what is the area of a rectangle whose length is 4x plus 3 and whose width is x minus 1/2? Area of a rectangle, ang formula natin is length times the width. In the given, our length is 4x plus 3 times our width is x minus 1/2. Fraction. Baka natakot na naman kayo dyan. Next, FOIL natin. 4x times x, 4x squared. 4x times negative 1/2. So 4 times 1, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. A negative, so negative 2x. 3 times x, positive 3x. 3 times negative 1/2, so negative yan. 3 times 1, 3 over 2. And combine like terms. So 4x squared, papahilang natin kasi wala namang x squared yan na kasama sa expression natin. Negative 2x plus 3, so positive 1x or simply x. Then copy negative 3 over 2. Letter D. A dog. Ang number 21. Next, 22. The area of a rectangular garden is 12x squared minus 8x minus 15 meters squared. What are its dimensions? So, kung natin yung dimension niya, kung natin yung factored form niya. Ayan. So, 12x squared minus 8x minus 15. Kung natin yung factored form niya. Factors of 12 ay can be 4 times 3, 12 times 1, 6 times 2. Kay 15 naman, 5 times 3, 1 times 15. Meron pa ba? So, wala na. Then, dapat middle term. So, dalawang parentheses, then, let's say, 4x, variable natin is x, then, 3x. Try natin muna to. Negative siya, so isang negative. So, negative 5, positive 3. Outer to outer, 4 times 3, that is 12. Inner to inner, negative 15. Negative 3, hindi siya kasama sa middle term o hindi siya parehas, mali siya. Paano kapag si negative 3 dito, positive 3, negative 5. Interchange natin. 4x times 5, negative 20x. 3 times 3, positive 9x. Negative 11x, hindi din. Hindi din siya. Eh ano ngayon? O, try natin itong 6 and 2. Palatan muna natin ito. 6x and 2x. Try natin si positive 3, negative 5. 6 times 5, 30 minus 6. 30 minus 6, 24. Mali din. Negative 5, positive 3. Check natin to. Positive 5, negative 3. 6x times negative 3, negative 18x. 5 times 2, positive 10x. Add negative 8x. Parehas na ba? Okay, nakuha natin. Parehas. So, ito naman yung factored form natin. Anong letter yan? 6x plus 5, 2x minus 3. Boy. Letter B ang number 22. Now, number 23. Third to the last. Liza factored the expression 15x squared y cubed plus 10x raised to 4 y plus 5xy as 5xy quality 3xy squared plus 2x cubed. Did Liza factor it correctly? Na-factor ba yan ang correct? Tama naman yung 5. Okay, tama naman. Tama naman yung common factor niya na 5xy. Then, i-divide natin. Try nga muna natin i-factor yun. 15x squared y cubed plus 10x raised to 4y plus 5xy. So, ang common factor natin ay 5xy. Tama si Liza. Then, dito, 5 divided by 15, 3x divided by x squared. So, x. Then, y squared. Plus, 10 divided by 5, 2x cubed. Y, yun na yun. Plus 1. So, ito dapat yung tamang factor niya. Wala siyang plus 1. Yun. Letter D. No, because the last term when factored is 1 and should not be omitted. Nakalimutan ni Liza yung 1 sa ating last term. So, number 23 is dog. Gets? Number 24. Annie squared the expression 3x plus 4y as 9x squared plus 16y squared. Which of the following statement is correct with the answer of your classmate? A. The answer is correct because the square of a binomial distribute the exponent. Actually, hindi siya correct. So, A is wrong. B. The answer is wrong because the product of squaring a binomial is a trinomial. B, tama siya. Tama yung B. Pero consider natin si C. The answer is correct. Mali yung correct. D, the answer is wrong because the square of a binomial is to multiply the expression by 2. No. So, ang pagpipili natin is B and D. Pero ang mas the best is letter B. So, 24 is B. Last number, 25. Below is the solution of Rogelio in factoring 3x raised to 4 minus 243. So, ang ginawa niya, kinuha yung common factor na 3. Then, check natin yung choices. No, because the other factors was omitted. B, no, because it lacks 3 as its factors. C, yes, 3x raised to 4 minus 143 is divisible by x plus 3. And letter D, yes, because the complete factorization of the expression is x plus 3 times x minus 3. Letter A, obviously. Kasi ang dami niyang tinanggal sa final answer. O, try natin itama. 3x raised to 4 minus 243. Tama na yung first step niya. Ang common factor is 3. Then, x raised to 4 minus 81. Then, copy si 3. Huwag siyang tanggalin. Then, square of a binomial, x squared plus 9. Tsaka, x squared minus 9. Then, factor pa natin to, difference of 3 squares. So, 3, x squared plus 9, and x plus 3, x minus 3. So, ito yung complete factorization natin. Ayan, so, paki-share o paki-comment kung ilan lahat ang nakuha ninyo. And thank you for your participation. Sana naiintindihan ninyo yung 1 to 25. Yan, kapag naiintindihan nyo ito, mapapadali ang buhay ninyo sa higher grade, especially in the senior high school in grade 9 and grade 10. So, paki-share yung video, pagpasensyahan ninyo yung manok ng kapitbahay namin, sakit sa tenga. Thank you for watching Señor Pablo TV, and please don't forget to subscribe in our channel. Share nyo na din sa mga classmates ninyo. Please